From wild and wonderful southern West Virginia, Mr. Griffith Arises presents Atsbs News. Hey, this is Mr. Griffin, and welcome to another edition of Atsbs News. I'm just going to jump right into this story. Point guard for the Chicago Bulls, Derrick Rose, on this past Thursday denied claims made in a civil lawsuit that he and two friends drugged a woman, broke into her apartment, and raped her, issuing a statement asserting his innocence. Rose said in his statement to multiple news outlets, including US Today Sports, quote, "I am focusing on staying healthy and getting ready for the season. I am not going to comment other than to say I know the truth and I am confident I will be proven innocent," unquote. A civil complaint filed Wednesday in Los Angeles County Superior Court by a woman identified only as Jane Doe alleges that Rose and two of his longtime friends, Ryan Allen, the younger brother of Memphis Grizzly guard Tony Allen, and Randall Hampton, Rose's best friend since grammar school, identified in a December 2014 New York Times as his manager, committed sexual acts against her will on August 2013. From Patrick M. O'Connell of the Chicago Tribune. The accuser met Rose at a party the basketball star hosted at his Los Angeles house during the NBA lockout in 2011. According to the lawsuit, she was invited by the party by mutual friends. The two began a relationship a short time after the party, exchanging text messages, meeting for dinner, and going out regularly. The woman said she was drawn to Rose because he was reserved, quiet, and shy, which made him seem safe, according to the lawsuit. In the weeks after August 2013, the woman, who worked as an administrator for a property management company, said she became paranoid that Rose was monitoring her phone calls, according to the lawsuit. But the suit does say she was reluctant to report the incident for fear of retaliation because she had a consensual relationship with Rose. Trauma from the alleged assault led to an emotional turmoil for this woman, according to the lawsuit, and she lost her job. And this is coming from her lawyer. Quote, "As a direct consequence of these unlawful acts, plaintiff has suffered severe physical injury, emotional distress, including post-traumatic stress disorder, as well as economic, consequential, and other damages," unquote, the suit contends. The lawsuit seeks an award of money judgment for mental pain and anguish and severe emotional distress, including a civil penalty of the sum of $25,000, and additional relief as determined by a judge. Lisa Cohen, Rose's lawyer, denies the allegations against her client early Thursday mornings in a statement detailed by Lisa Mullins of the Sports Business Journal. The plaintiff's allegations are completely false and without any factual basis. This is nothing more than a desperate attempt to shake down a highly respected and successful athlete. Mr. Rose was in a non-exclusive consensual sexual relationship with the plaintiff for over 2 years. The plaintiff expressed no complaints about Mr. Rose until various lawyers began to surface and demand that the plaintiff be paid millions of dollars. This is the third lawyer the plaintiff has retained in this matter. 2 years has passed since Mr. Rose ended a consensual relationship with the plaintiff, and her claims are as meritless now as they were 2 years ago. We have complete confidence that the case will be dismissed and that Mr. Rose will be vindicated. The lawsuit is outrageous. The Bulls also issued a statement early Thursday morning. Quote, "We just learned the facts about this matter and do not know all the facts. It would be inappropriate to comment further at this time," unquote. And that's the current news that we know on this. Go to my Mr. Griffin channel page where I'll have a video with my uncensored personal opinion comments on this matter. Anyway, that's this edition of Atsbs News. And for those of you that just subscribed to the channel that don't know what that means, Atsbs simply means ain't this some bullshit. Anyway, I'm out. I'm Mr. Griffin.